Hello and welcome back to Fujiwara Bittersweet. So let's continue. I don't remember. Last episode we went to the bookstore, I guess, and then that's it. May 17 club activities. Okay then, have my adorable junior here's heard about this big anime convention called Aniko that takes place twice a year, one in the summer and the other in the winter. I have. I go to that convention every year and break my wallet every time. I know about Aniko too. But I've never attended. I've heard about it once, but like Haru, I have never attended any such event. Same here. Great, because making it to this convention is not our goal. Why? Hey, you just gave me hooked and ripped it away in less than 5 seconds. What's wrong with you? Haha, sorry. Or rather, this isn't our goal for the time being because, well, this is a large-scale event where we'd face a lot of well-known competitors. Not really a good idea for first-timers. So, Aya and I have searched for something of a smaller scale and found that there are about 8 events not too far from our city. Asahi pauses and turns to me. Everyone follows suit with expectant looks on their faces. I clear my throat. So yes, basically there are 8 events that seem suitable for our to start with. We'll have to take the train or a bus to get there, but we can still get there. Okay. However, 3 of them absolutely need at least one adult behind the stand, and another 3 require expensive fees that our budget doesn't allow. Good news is our remaining options are affordable, and the age limit to apply is 15 years and older. We could make it to those 2 events. Here, I've listed some more information about them. Wait, for this one, you have to get this office to fill out the application form. Seems a bit of a hassle when it's not very close to where we live. The other one accepts online application though. Oh, I didn't notice, so seems like the only promising option is the last one. I've gone to this one several times as a visitor. It's rather small, so there are about 60 booths and 2,500 visitors every year. That's not small, or is it? It's like medium scale, not really small. But the atmosphere is really nice and relaxing. A pretty good choice for our first time, I'd say. I think we should apply for this one. What do you guys think? Yep, it will be cool. But look here, we only have until the end of the week to fill in the form, and the event is at the end of next month. It's too soon. No worries, I've already filled out the form. We should receive a response soon. So you decided by yourself. Okay then. A month sure seems like a short time to create something presentable for a convention, but we already have that short game that we completed. We could probably draw a short comic and print out some goodies like art book and posters to promote it more. You're all such fast workers. I don't think this will be a problem, will it? Hey, that's a good idea. I think we can totally pull it off. With everyone on board, we begin to discuss what we should do in more detail. In the end, our positions remain the same as for the 1-week trial, and together, we carefully plan the budget that we'll have to request from the Student Council Fund. Don't worry if they ask if it's worth it to support us financially. I will tell them that Asahi already has a fan base that will be more than willing to buy his goodies. What? Oh, you have fans, Asahi? Yeah. What? Hey, look at my phone's wallpaper. It's his latest drawing. Ah, no, don't look. Don't be shy, it's gorgeous. I had my guesses about what kind of drawings Asahi usually draws, but I have to admit that I'm a bit surprised. A girl with cat ears wearing a skimpy dress is the centerpiece. Her eyes look glassy. Look glassy? What does that mean? Is it just me, or is the way she's eating her ice cream kind of she reminds me of that maid girl in Utah's book the other day. Oh yeah, that happened. Gross. You're a perv too after all. This is really well drawn though. Yeah, it's gross, but it's a nice drawing, but gross. Sorry. Don't apologize, they just don't get the heavenly charm of summer. Excuse me, I understand the charm of summer too, with cute couples, shiny abs, bromance, and bananas. Bananas? That works too. Ichigo, Hazuki, and Asahi then start to talk about their taste of a sexy summer. I can't chime in. I doubt they would find sleeping in or binge watching crime shows a sexy summer thing. Oh well, to each their own. For some reason, Yuta isn't contributing much to the conversation either. Is he not feeling well? He's usually pretty enthusiastic when it comes to debating and sharing ideas. Hey, are you okay? Yuta jumps at my voice. He then looks at me with a blank expression. No, I'm fine, thank you, it's just... Yuta lowers his voice toward the end of the sentence. He seems agitated. Yes? I am really sorry for what happened yesterday, it was... Hey, I already said it's okay, didn't I? You surprised me a bit, but I'm not angry or anything. You have no idea how much relief it brings me to hear you say that. I reflected a lot on it and I feel bad for scaring you. I didn't mean to at all, and I was really afraid that you would misunderstand. No worries, I know you meant no harm. You're such a nice person, Aya. Thank you for being you. You're welcome, I guess. May 23rd, lunchtime. Wow, they skip. I gulped. I'm supposed to be eating, but how can one eat in such tension? That's a question I'd like to ask Yuta, who seems utterly oblivious to all the stares and whispers around us. Prince Yuta is currently eating alone with me. Big deal. Usually we'd have Haru and Ichigo sitting with us too, but today they're helping Hazuki with some tasks at the club. We wanted to help too, but Hazuki and Ichigo, heartless, told us that we are not needed. We two rejected members were then chased off to have lunch in the classroom. I was about to sit alone at my table when Yuta tapped me on the shoulder and suggested that we sit and eat together. Okay. I mean, I didn't see a good reason to decline his offer, so I accepted. Now the girls aren't happy about it, but we're supposed to be friends, so it wouldn't be weird if I had said no, right? And then maybe we could decorate our booth more nicely. Yeah. I thought it's like when we walk back together to the classroom, we would eat in silence. But instead, Yuta has been rather excited, talking about how he thinks we should go about organizing our stall for the event. He claps his hands together and beams at me in pure excitement. Oh, I know. Let me try drawing it so you can visualize it better. He picks up his pencil and starts doodling on his notebook. After he's done, he hands it over to me and asks for my feedback. I like your idea of printing full-length portraits of some characters, but I don't think the cost will fall within our budget. We could print just a single portrait and have it as a limited edition to test the waters. What do you say? Sounds good enough for me. Also, the SD one are cute, but how come this one has a different outfit than usual? What is SD? SD card? I was thinking about creating special outfits for the event. Look, I included the logo of our team on her clothes. You have logo? What do you think? Am I overdoing it? No. Yuta, do you have no sense of personal space? He's so close that our shoulders touch. I can see his fangirls fuming from 1,000 miles away. If he doesn't move away now, I'll be cursed before the end of the day for sure. Tachibana, may I ask for your help? Oh, the Empress has come. What? The Empress is what Ichigo calls this girl because she always has this sort of noble aura. She's the representative of Yuta's groupies. I can't recall her real name though. She glares at me with menacing eyes for a moment, then completely changes her attitude when turning face Yuta. With a blinding smile, she clings to his arms to pull him away, insisting that only Yuta can help her because he is the class rep and is so very reliable. Blah blah blah. What? What do you mean? That doesn't make any sense. Well, I'm really sorry, Aya. I must take my leave now, but we will continue this discussion at the club later. Is that alright? No worries, see you later. Yuta stands up and starts walking away, but then after a few steps he turns around and waves at me with an apologetic looks on his face. I smile and wave back. I wonder if someday one of his fans will confess their unyielding love or devotion, or rather to him, the other person who has followers. Back. And this school is Toshio. Oh, really? He's on another level though, fooling around with random girls and then very unexpectedly throwing them away like they're nothing. What? I can't understand what drives him to act that way, and what's so appealing about the dudes anyway. Oh yeah, I just noticed the Steam banner for the game, It has the Link guy. What is his name? Kenji? Something? I want him. I'm curious about him. Why he's wearing eye patch, I think there's a story behind it. But Yuta seems interesting too, because I think he is, like wants everybody approval, something like that. So yeah, let's just go with it now. Yuta is always so kind to others, so I can see why people would fall for him. Somehow I can't really imagine him going out with a girl, though. It feels weird to think about. Having so many options available, doesn't he have his eyes on someone? What kind of girls does he like? Someone like the Empress? Oh well, none of my business. Better finish my lunch before the bell rings. After club activities. Alright, that's all for today. We are progressing at a good pace. I think we'll totally be able to finish this in time. Yay! I have something to discuss with the student council's president. So you all can go home now. It's getting late, so don't worry about cleaning the room today. We exchange goodbyes and leave the room. Once we get to the school gate, Ichigo suddenly pulls Hazuki away, saying that they have an urgent matter to discuss and then run off. Without saying a word, Haru sighs and follows them. Again, I'm alone with Yuta. They really went to make Aya and Yuta alone, huh? I will accompany you home. It looks like it's getting dark. Oh no, thank you, but I'll be fine on my own. What could possibly happen? This is a pretty safe neighborhood. What do you mean it's getting dark? It's bright. Look at things behind you, it's bright. We shouldn't carelessly disregard unfortunate possibilities. Should something happen, I would blame myself for eternity. Alright, if you insist. That's not creepy at all. Alright, I think I'm getting used to him being overly cautious and polite, but I can't tell if that's a good thing or not. Maybe not, I don't know. Yuta smiles. He seems pleased that I accepted his offer, and we start walking in silence as usual. It doesn't take long before we reach my house. Well, here we are. Thank you, Yuta. You are welcome. Just as I'm about to say goodbye, the front door of my house flies open. It's my mom again. Oh snap, now that she spotted me with Yuta, I know what I have no way to stop whatever it is she has in mind. Ha! I'm not crazy. I knew I heard someone talking outside the house. Were you just standing at the door waiting to snoop on the conversation of the passerby? She pretends not to hear me. Great. Good evening, ma'am. Please don't mind me. I was just about to take my leave. Oh my, you're the young man from the last time. Come on in, come on in. Oh, don't be shy. Come on in. We'd love to have you join us for dinner. I'm not sure that Dad will... Just a second. Dad, are you fine with having Aya's friend join us for dinner? Shh, don't be so loud. You're bothering the neighbors. Just ask him face to face, jeez. Okay. She dashes inside and I cross my fingers, hoping that Dad will be against the idea of eating with Yuta. It will be so awkward. Of course. After a moment, Takeshi comes out and waves his hand towards us. Don't just stand there, you dorks. Dad said it's okay. Really? Oh, great. I try to force a smile and turns to Yuta. I feel bad for putting him on the spot like this. Yeah, how about Yuta's opinion? That doesn't matter? What if he feels uncomfortable and wants to go home? But again, I think he's gonna accept because he doesn't want to make anyone upset, you know. I think that's his problem, personality or something. I'm sorry about that. Now it's me who needs to apologize for the sudden intrusion. Please wait for a moment. I need to inform my family that I won't be having dinner at home tonight. I wonder if he's this polite when he talks to his relatives too. I watch him take his phone out of his pocket and strangely find myself feeling a bit disappointed that he's texting them instead of calling. Alright, shall we go in, Aya? We start to walk inside when I notice that Yuta has abruptly stopped. Is something wrong? Can I ask a question? Yeah, sure. But he immediately shakes his head as he was internally dismissing what he was about to say. Nothing. It's nothing. Please go ahead. What do you mean? Why did he change his mind? Weird. Yeah, weird. I close the door behind us. My dad standing at the entrance to welcome us. He never does this. Oh, Dad, you surprised me. What are you doing? I was curious. Yeah, but you You would meet him eventually anyway. Yuta suddenly bows before my dad and shouts in a voice a bit higher than usual. Yuta suddenly bows before my dad and shouts in a voice a bit higher than usual. Pardon my intrusion, sir. I am Yuta Tachibana. It's a pleasure to meet you. Why you make that face? Well, man, you're as weird as last time. You should really tone it down. Yes, relax, Yuta. They're not gonna eat you. At least not tonight. Ted, that's not funny. Sorry. Anyway, I have to go back to the kitchen to finish up my dishes. I'll let you know when it's ready. Hey, wanna play some video games together? Yeah, is it cool if I call you by your first name, by the way? Please do, I don't mind one bit. And how should I address you? Just call me Takeshi. From all this aside, we really should go to your room now if we want to play before eating. Right, come on this way. It's messy, but just pretend that it's not, okay? Okay, just pretend it's not. But at least you get the, what is this? Books, video games, organized, kinda. It's not that bad, really. Hey, I'm your big bro, respect me. Oh, what? How can we pretend that we're not sitting on top of pile of your trash, you idiot? Hey, I'm your big bro, respect my authority. What do you mean? Yes, oh grand idiot master. Haha, that's not funny. Sorry. Anyway, what kind of games do you like? I don't know. Cool, you can choose any of them then. No, I have a better idea. Yuta, choose a number between 1 and 5, then between 1 and 15. May I ask why? Just choose. Then 3 and 10. Got it, let's see. Third shelf and game number 10. Oh, not bad, it's Country Fighters. Let's go with it. What is this, Country Fighters? Street Fighters? We played it for a bit before leaving for dinner. After that, Takeshi challenged Yuta to a match and he took up on it. Yuta is surprisingly competitive. We had no idea how much time has passed until Mom came knocking on the door. Hey kids, I hate to tear you all apart, but it's getting late. Yuta immediately jumps to his feet as soon as he takes a look at the clock. Oh dear, I'm sorry, I didn't notice that it was getting late. How thoughtless of me. No, it's okay. I was just thinking that your family might be worried. No, you needn't worry. My parents work late and my siblings are probably away from home as well. Does that mean that you're all alone in your house? That's right. So lucky. Oh, it's kind of surprising. I was under the impression that his mother might be a housewife, but it seems like I was wrong. Poor thing, do you want to stay tonight here? Oh no, I couldn't possibly. That wasn't the question, stay here. What? What do you mean? Stop forcing him. What? His opinion doesn't matter, really? What is this game? With this its own logic. Takeshi, come and help me carry the futon. Yes, ma'am. With that said, the both of them quickly disappear down the corridor, leaving the two of us standing here dumbfounded. What about the clothes, underwear, and the toothbrush, and everything? You know. What kind of logic is this? Just forcing a kid to spend the night at your house? Really? He doesn't want to stay. Sorry about that. It's not too late for you to sneak out the back door, just so you know. And why? What makes you like this? Why you don't like you don't you I don't know what to say. No, really, it's fine. It will be much too impolite of me to live in such a manner. If you say so, make yourself at home, I guess. Your mother seems to be a headstrong person, huh? Yeah, I guess you could say that. I see that you inherited that trait from her. Hey! Please don't be angry, it was a compliment. Oh, Yuta flashes me a smile. I just stare back at him, not knowing what to make of this compliment. His confession earlier is making me curious. There are lots of things I want to ask him, but strangely, I can't bring myself to ask him anything. Is something wrong? Nothing. I'm going to bed now. Good night. Alright, sleep well, Aya. They're not gonna take a bath or something? Shower, bath, shower, brush teeth, do skincare routine or something? Just go to bed? Really? June 1st, history class. So you actually have classes, huh? I thought you just go to school, have lunch, and then go to club. History class is so boring, I can barely register what the teacher is saying. I'm just about to doze off when a small object softly hits my cheek. It's a tiny ball of paper, a message. I take a quick glance around the room, trying to locate their sender, when I notice a certain someone looking intently at me while making weird gesture with her hands. Ichigo, of course. I read the message, wondering what she wants to talk about. Say, Aya, can you ask Hachan why he's been grumpy since the last Yuta stayed over at your house? Ichi. 'Cause Haru has a crush on Yuta, I guess. I've noticed that Haru has been quite distant. I thought it was just me being paranoid. Apparently Ichigo has picked up on it too. She had this particular look on her face when she caught Yuta thanking me for my hospitality earlier. Why didn't you ask her yourself? She's scary when she's angry, and her seat is too far from mine. Fine. I start to compose the message, trying to choose my words carefully, and I then throw the piece of paper at Haru. Why you don't just, ask at lunch breaks or something? Haru, are you alright? You seem kind of troubled these days. Is something wrong, Aya? Don't bother me during class. What's with that answer? I hate when people completely brush you off when you're trying to be nice to them. She's right though, you're at class. You shouldn't be doing that stuff. If you want to do that, just sit on the back. That way you can just chat, whispering, and no one will notice you. Hey, I was just worried. Don't need to be rude, Ice Queen. Take that. But this piece of paper doesn't reach its destination. I knew this was gonna happen. Miss Kobayashi, since my lesson doesn't seem to interest you much, I assume that it wouldn't be a problem to ask you to finish the rest of the class in the hallway, am I right? I stand up and walk toward the door. Then he turns to Haru with a stern look on his face. You too. Alright. Oh no. She gets up from her seat and walks past me without even a single glance in my direction. Oh man, she's probably even more annoyed than before. Of course! Why are you dragging her too? Just go stand by the hallway by yourself. I exit the classroom and approach her cautiously. Haru, I'm sorry. Ichigo and I were just worried you've been distancing yourself from us, and for some reason it seems like you're mad at me. So Haru shoots me a glare. I lower my gaze for a moment, Then it dawns on me that I haven't done anything wrong. What am I feeling so guilty for? What's the point you're trying to make? Oh, never mind. I sit down with my back against the wall, simply wanting to drop the topic. Jeez, Haru kneels in front of me, her voice surprisingly soft. Look, I'm not angry anymore, okay? So you really were angry at me? Well, not much angry and more annoyed. Annoyed? About what? About Mr. Prince Yuta. What? Why? Instead of answering, Haru looks over my shoulder and grins mockingly. Speak of the devil. What are you doing here? Class aren't finished yet. Oh, I was feeling a bit ill, so I asked for permission to go to the infirmary. Seeing that no one here seems to want to continue this conversation, Yuta awkwardly retreats. He walks a few steps, then turns back to me, seemingly concerned. Aya, are you alright? You look like you're about to cry. Is something wrong? I don't know. What should I choose? Don't tell him. Let Haru talk for me. Let Haru talk for me? Don't tell him? I don't know. It's not so obvious like other choices. I think let Haru talk, cause yes, we got friend points. Don't ask. Pardon me? Haru, what's the matter? Are you angry again? Because of Yuta? And she just said that for some reason she was bothered by him. Is something going on? If you're troubled by something, don't hesitate to tell me. I will try my best to help you. Thanks, Yuta, but maybe it's better if you just leave. We are fine, really. But, gosh, you're so persistent. Fine, both of you, listen to me well. What? Ah yeah, like I said, I wasn't angry at you. I'm concerned about this guy over here. Me? Did I? Quiet, I'm not done talking. You're annoying. I thought I might have read too much into it until you slept over at Aya's house. Wait, is that why you're upset? One of them? Ah yeah, you might think that he has a kind-hearted nature, and that's certainly a nice thought, but have you noticed how he's especially forward with you? What's his deal? What's his motive? It's true that sometimes he has some questionable behavior, but I don't think he is a bad person or anything. Yeah, I don't think he's a bad person. And I mean, it's her mother that forces Yuta to sleep over, not him. He just cannot refuse. And I think something happened in the past that make him, don't wanna upset people and always want to make people happy, I think something happened. And you cannot blame him. I think, I don't know, I'm not the therapist. Now that she mentions it, something don't add up. I can never pinpoint exactly what things, but I've caught myself wondering about his action more than once. I look him straight in the eye, waiting for an answer from him, but instead of defending himself, he just avoids my gaze without a word. What does this mean? It means that he's uncomfortable. I knew it. So that you have something to say. After a few awkward moments of silence, Yuta simply proclaims that he doesn't know what Haru's talking about, then excuses himself, saying that he feels sick and needs to lie down. I don't know if I'm just being dramatic, but it's kind of a strange reaction. From the looks of it, he clearly was taken back by Haru's accusations. Of course he is, especially if he has that problem when he cannot refuse everyone. Alright then, I think I gotta end the episode here. Let's save and end the episode because it's getting late and I want to sleep. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I got worked up because the logic just doesn't make any sense, you know. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please leave a like. If you're new, subscribe and ring the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.